NFC team. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Hardy on the return. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, they really love that Traeger because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They go play action on first down. Right in right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
The left side caught by Andrews.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards. He threw 4 last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week. It really comes down to finding a way to win. As I like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Daniels is going to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. As This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far, feels like one of the key moments. Football game for them. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. This is a nice game. Nearly moved those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and short, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Mitch Wisnowski headed back down as they'll punt it away once more. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Daniels on 1st down. Caught by his back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
On the gun, it's Daniels. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Is Reed Blankenship making the stop. He's making a bid for it. And he'll go down at, we'll say, right at the 39-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Seahawks.
Daniels back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Daniels from the pistol. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
And the Seahawks
In the red zone now. That one connects. And he's brought down real close close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
This one's set up for Daniels. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
They'll work against the blitz. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
It's worked down and goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Eagles 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
At the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Andrews with the catch. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Got to keep this one and go. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Putting the tight end in motion. This time looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Shakir. Incomplete. Brings up second and
Going again on second. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Mitch Wishnowski on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. It's a gain of 23.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Seahawks. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Again, Daniels to the air. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw, Daniels. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Andre Stevenson makes the catch. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw. Trouble now, and the ball is out. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Seahawks.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gives himself up after a short gain. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for our Seahawks. First down.
Here's Daniels. That's complete to Tony. All right. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Quick slant caught by Sutton. Fourth pickup to their own 31. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 31-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down?
Shy of the goal line. A gain of a yard. It's now
They'll throw for it. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Working from his end zone. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Down and 9.
Stevenson with another carry. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles.
Now it's McKee on the play fake. And Stevenson on the dump off. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
To Ramondre Stevenson.
McKee out of the shotgun. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw by McKee. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
McKee from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
14 at the 48-yard line.
McKee looking to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Seahawks.
Play action now. Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Daniels now. That throw behind his intended target. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Now Daniels to throw. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it down close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Eagles 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Throw in here. McKee. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
That's good for an Eagles.
McKee now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw it again.
46-yard line.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. McKee on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. A Maffei bringing that play to a halt. Throwing here just before halftime. Olave with the catch. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the former Seminole, Trey Benson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Cowboys with a 2-point lead, 16-14 at the half. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Raiders. And this is Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers on top in this one at halftime. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And he pushes up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. Into the hands of Olave. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. On the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kit, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They go play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. One's complete right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They bring Sutton in motion left. Going again on 2nd and 10. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 32-yard line.
Zone read here, they'll give to Stevenson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Left side into the hands of Shakir.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd.
Daniels now.
At the 30-yard line.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Nick Cross there defensively.
3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
McKee out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. On play action, McKee finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
2nd and 16 at the 40-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. McKee from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
McKee looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and the punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Quick throw is caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's McKee. He's holding up there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 21 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's McKee on the play fake. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by McKee. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Daniels now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. field before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Caught out left. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete to Kayshon Boutte. Lions.
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. To throw, McKee. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
McKee. He's going to run for it. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
A gain of 6. That's good for an Eagles.
We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing here, McKee. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, oh, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
McKee back to throw. Across his body, defender's there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. Looks like we've got an injury timeout here, Brock, and it is for receiver Khalil Shakir. Medical staff headed out to take a look. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the gun, it's Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Key to throw again here on second. Short pass brought in. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Olave in with the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
And off on 2nd and short. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
35-yard line.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing from the gun. In a wild pair, back-to-back plays. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
To the air again, Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he's got it. It's in close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more gains to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
They put a receiver in motion right. 1st down throw by McKee. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Left side caught by Andrews. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
McKee looking to throw.
46-yard line.
Running a screen for Stevenson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Stevenson.
Bringing the offense up to the line.
It's
1st
a
and
gain
10.
of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here's McKee from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Seahawks 39.
McKee from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cortland Sutton. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
They send a receiver in motion right. McKee on 3rd down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Intended for Cortland Sutton.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team in. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard
Oh,
line.
they're going to run the option to the short side. And they're not going to give him an inch on the 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
By Samson Ebuka. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
17.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
Recovered by Seattle.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. First down from the 42. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
First down.
All set now. 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
A gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Gain of a yard.
So the defense gave him the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go. Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one's caught by Tillman. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Will Lutz lining up.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 17.
Watt set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. McKee out of the shotgun. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
McKee now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This one left for Daniels. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You play through a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.